Alright. Oh my god, that's loud. So, before we begin, I wanted to do something very quickly. You can see up in the underneath the to-do list, we've got a what would you call that? Cartridge label. But it's not the normal cartridge label for Pokemon. And I wanted to showcase this really quick. Go ahead and open up a new one. So these are made by JoJo. First he made a custom cartridge label template, right? So here's the one we're looking at. This is the Shin Pokemon Red label. If you wanted to go and get a flash cart and load this onto an actual physical Game Boy or Super Game Boy and play it like that, it's possible. I remember him saying in the Discord, 100 megabyte cartridge if you want to use a flash card. Okay, so make sure you've got the right sized one. But he says it's designed to function perfectly on a cartridge. So he went and made a custom label, and then he went and made these for Shin Pokemon. There's one for the red. Here is blue. And then here is green. This is my personal favorite because I've always been wanting a Pokemon green cartridge of my own. So there's those. And on top of that, he's also made boxes. Oh my dear God. Okay, hold on. There we go. So he made boxes. So if you wanted to go and print these, I'm not entirely sure what card stock you would need, what the old Game Boy paper boxes were made of, but if you so desire to, you could go and make a box. And let me see if I can... I don't know exactly how we can do this. I wanted to point out a detail that I found really cool. This right here, I'm not sure you can see my cursor or not, but these screenshots, these are actually from Shin Pokemon. You can see on the top one, even though it's in grayscale, that's actually the alternate bridge he added in to go around the Snorlax, I think it was, or it was not. He did something. I forget what it was on Route 12. And then this down here is in Game Boy Color colors, so that is also from the game too. So found that cool. So there's one for red. Oh, it's still not. Hold on. I want to fit the screen. Oh. It's the wrong one, that's why. There we go. There we go. So there's the one for red. Here's the one for green. And here is the one for blue. And he's using the what were these called? These are illustrations from the original artist. They were promotional card ass, that's what they were. These were a set of Pokemon cards from 1996, 1997 Japan. So we never got these. But they're all animations, they're all dynamic, they're all using some sort of attack that the Pokemon could learn in the game. And they're really nice. And I had actually asked JoJo because I was gonna go and take his custom label, and I was gonna make myself a Shin Pokemon label. Um, and I asked him, okay, which Pokemon would you feel like is best? And he said I would use the card-ass ones because, let me find that, what his response was. It was actually really well thought out, and I'm probably going to post on Twitter with his blessing at some point, because I think it's worth sharing, you know? Um, do, 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 do. I don't know what this is. I think I'm in the wrong place. Okay. So he'd use the starters. For Pokemon Red specifically, he said Charizard. And then the card-ass trading card artwork from sets 3 and 4, using the Pokemon moves, trends well with the themes of Shin Pokemon. These cards and their artwork were never released outside of Japan. They were released in the months after Red and Green's Japanese debut, and very concept-like in nature. Sugimori tried really hard to use the art to get across the idea of, hey kids, this is what we envision the whole Pokemon thing to be. Even Tajiri himself made a custom blue cartridge with its label, card-ass art of Ditto transforming. That's kind of what Shin Pokemon is supposed to be once it's stripped down to its light builds. What would these games play like if Game Freak had the time and money to do a QA to their heart's content? What were they going for here? And what could they have looked like on the Virtual Console if Game Freak had anyone left who remembered the code in assembly to do a proper remaster? Okay, so that I thought was really cool. And if you want these, and if you want to find his custom label, I think he threw it on Reddit, but it's also on his Twitter. And I'll make sure to put his Twitter somewhere at a certain point. So anyway, I just wanted to show those off. I thought they're really neat. I'm gonna use one to sit in the back there because I was kind of getting tired of just a black screen. Oh god, what have I done?